All right, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for anyone that is going to watch the replay. I'm super excited about this class, Bones, Muscles, and Joints, How to Support the Musculoskeletal System. Every time they talk about these systems, these words are like 5 syllables and they're really long. But by the end of the class, I think I get to pronounce it correctly, but fun stuff.
And then you get to practice it for Spanish.
Yeah. I love these classes because if you guys had access to the information that I have, we are talking about stuff that comes from PubMed and from WebMD and from Dr. Ask. It's really the information that we're sharing is very scientific and very well researched, but we're sharing it in a way that's easy to understand. And usually in every single one of these classes, I'm sharing part of my story. So for those of you that don't know me well, I've been on this holistic journey for a while. And when I started it about 7.5 years ago, this was one of the minor things that I needed help with because I had actually been in a couple of accidents within a 6-month time frame. So at a young age, I was having issues with my muscles and joints and sometimes my bone. And a more recent part of my story, I was actually rear-ended on May 10th of this year. And then I had a laparoscopic or an abdominal surgery to deal with hormone issues 2.5 weeks later. So once again, I had lots of muscles and some joints and some bones that need to heal. And honestly, a lot of what I am sharing in this class is what I used to, in addition to body work, lots of body work. I got physical therapy, I got acupuncture, and thankfully I was in an integrative hospital or center that, and my car insurance, because it was integrative, actually paid for massages as well. So I got lots of body work to help me, but I also used a lot of these things that we're going to talk about in this class. Additionally, for those of you that happen to live in the north of the United States or in another country that is coming into fall and then into winter, we know that a lot of people that either due to age or due to chronic illnesses or due to both, this is a time where we start to get achy. This is a time where our bones and muscles and joints need a lot of love. So we want to be proactive with that. We want to make sure that we start eating the right things and make sure that we do the things so that we can live optimally. So with that, welcome again. Super excited you're here. We know our bodies are made for movement, but many of us deal with issues in that department. Joint stiffness, muscle aches, deteriorating cartilage, inflammation, swelling, and the list goes on. No one wants to spend their days focused on pain, so we're gonna unpack some of the ways we can support our musculoskeletal systems. We're gonna cover the basics, so you can start making some positive changes. Once you know how your system works, the things you need to avoid, what things you want to start implementing, you will begin to feel much better. So for those that are here live, let us know in the chat where are you from and what you want to learn from this class. And if you end up watching this on the replay, feel free to put that in the comments. Now, let's start with just the basics. How does the musculoskeletal system work?
Oh, stuff is all falling off.
So let's talk first about what makes up the musculoskeletal system. It includes your bones, joints, muscles, and connective tissues like cartilage, ligaments, and tendons. Bones support your body, protect organs and tissues, store calcium and fat, and produce blood cells. Did you know that an adult has 206 bones, which is a lot? Joints connect two bones together and allow for movement. Muscles are made up of thousands of stretchy fibers. An adult has more than 600 muscles. Some of those muscles are voluntary, like the ones you use to dance or write your name. You use those intentionally. And some of the muscles are involuntary, like the heart and stomach. You use those without even realizing it. Moving on to connective tissues. Ligaments are made of tough collagen fibers that connect bones and help stabilize joints. Tendons are tough and made of fibrous tissue and collagen. They connect muscles to bones. Cartilage protects bones from rubbing against each other. You also have cartilage in your nose, ears, pelvis, and lungs. So what happens when you're ready to move? The brain sends a message to activate your voluntary muscles. Your muscle fibers then contract in response to the message. When the muscle activates, it pulls on the tendon, which is what connects it to the bone. The tendon pulls on the bone, making it move. To relax the muscle, the brain sends another message, telling it to relax or deactivate. The muscle releases tension, moving the bone to a resting position. How cool is that? So as you can see, this body system really works together to provide structure and fluid movement in your body. It's certainly worth supporting. So share with me in the comments, what's something that you learned new? This definitely isn't a system that I spent a lot of time on when I was learning science things in school. So that most of that was new information for me. And once again, if you're watching the replay, feel free to put that in the chat. Now let's go on to talk about things that are damaging your musculoskeletal system. We talk about how the musculoskeletal system works. Now we are going to dive into some more practical information. What can cause harm to this system? Causing you unwanted aches and pains. What things should you be avoiding? Let's take a look. There are a number of things that can cause pain to your body. Aging, injuries, disease, arthritis, cancer, congenital disorders. But one main area that people tend to dismiss is diet. Did you know that a poor diet can be dangerous to your musculoskeletal system? It may sound silly, but it's true. This is one thing that I love about the medical system that I use here in Michigan. My doctor is always talking to me about diet, and she loves when she actually talks to me, being that I'm a holistic wellness coach. She congratulates me because she says that she's really tired of talking to people and giving them medication for things that they should be supporting with a healthy diet. So certain food and substances cause inflammation in the body, which equals pain and immobility. Processed meat, fried food, high amounts of alcohol, soda, candy, and refined grains are all considered foods that can increase inflammation in the body. Gluten and dairy can cause issues for some as well. You may also want to consider your sources of fat. Highly processed refined vegetable oils are rich in omega-6 fatty acids. While this isn't necessarily bad, it can cause inflammation if it's not met with an appropriate level of omega-3 fatty acids, fish, avocado, nuts, seeds, etc. Now, an important thing that our team provides as part of support is that we have our Vital Insight scan. I rave about this all the time because I can't talk about it enough, because using this to know exactly which foods your bodies are going to get the most nutrition from is so important. I also myself have lots of allergies, and so I need to know which supplements my body is going to need to make up for those allergies. So all those things that we mentioned, fish, avocado, nuts, seeds, are amazing, but we want to make sure that we have a variety of them and eat the ones that are right for our body. So if you have not yet gotten your Vital Insights food and supplement scan, make sure that's the first thing that you do after this class. Smoking. Smoking can also be damaging to your musculoskeletal system. Nicotine causes your blood vessels to constrict or narrow, which causes there to be less blood flow throughout the body into your major organs. This means less oxygen and nutrients for your cells, and we definitely don't want that. Lastly, stress can be very damaging to your musculoskeletal system. An abundance of stress causes an overactive immune system, also known as autoimmune disease. That typically means inflammation within the body, which can cause weakness and even lead to tissue degeneration. So, if you're here, which of the three things do you think you need to work on first? And again, if you're watching the replay, feel free to put that in the comments. So here are 5 simple ways to care for your bones, muscles, and joints. Number 1, be active. Inactivity can lead to stiff, Tense muscles, which can worsen things like arthritis and cause unnecessary stress on joints. Weak muscles also put you at a greater risk for injury and compensation. Do your best to get regular exercise to strengthen and stretch your muscles. This should increase circulation, help alleviate any pain you're currently experiencing. Now, if exercise seems like an impossible feat for you, consider doing low impact exercises like swimming, different type of low impact Pilates, or cycling, and go from there.
Cycling for you.
Yeah,
Eat an anti-inflammatory, mineral-rich food diet. Consider eating veggies containing sulfate like broccoli, cauliflower, garlic, cabbage, and onions. They can help build cartilage. You will also want to include fruits and vegetables that contain bioflavonoids. Blueberries, blackberries, cherries, cinnamon, acai, red cabbage, and onions. These can help strengthen connective tissue and encourage collagen production. Additionally, our amazing red juice, Ninja Red, contains several of these fruits. And we've done some classes and some education on how it has been clinically proven to reduce inflammation. So if you happen to be listening to this and you're not consuming that on a regular basis, also get that on your to-do list. And it's pretty delicious.
That we can afford.
Bone broth is rich with collagen and contains tons of joint healthy ingredients like glucosamine and chondroitin, as well as calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, silicon, and sulfur. You may also want to include things like chia seeds, flax seeds, beans, chickpeas, eggs, and healthy fats like avocado oil and ghee. Foods containing omega-3 fatty acids can help reduce inflammation in the body. Foods high in zinc can help with production of connective tissue. That includes foods like lamb, grass-fed beef, oysters, sesame seeds, and pumpkin seeds. Foods high in copper can help your natural collagen mature. That includes foods like avocado, cacao, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, and cashews. Foods high in phosphorus help maintain healthy bones and teeth. That includes foods like fish, poultry, beef, eggs, milk, products, almonds, lentils, peanuts, and pumpkin seeds. So lots of great options. 3, reduce your stress. Stress can trigger inflammation and accelerate the aging process. Find ways to incorporate rest and relaxation into your schedule, allowing your body to get the proper sleep it needs. Go on walks, do relaxation exercises, limit phone use and screen time, take a hot bath, reduce your caffeine intake, set healthy boundaries with your schedule, spend time in nature, practice deep breathing, use essential oils to encourage relaxation. There are many good ways to reduce stress in your life. And I have lots of free resources on my YouTube channel to help with lots of those things. Some of my favorite essential oils to use to reduce stress are Stress Away, Peace and Calming, Tranquil, Roll-On, and Valor. You can diffuse them or inhale them or apply them topically. Implement Epsom salt soak. So I was really hoping, I'm out of town right now. I was really hoping I would have a tub so I could do an Epsom salt soak, but I don't. So I have to do one when I get home. But if you've ever had sore muscles or joints, you know how relieving a nice bath or soak can be. When you add Epsom salt to the mix, you're adding in magnesium and sulfate, which are easily absorbed by the skin. Many people use this to help reduce inflammation and ease the body's aches and pains. So give it a try next time you need a good soak. You can even add 3 to 10 drops of an essential oil of your choice. Start with 1 to 2 cups of Epsom salt and stir in essential oils. Then pour it into the hot water and mix well. Some good oils to try would be lavender, frankincense, panaway, wintergreen, peppermint, copaiba, or eucalyptus radiata, or any combination of those. Point number 5, consume quality supplements. Of course, you can support your musculoskeletals naturally with diet changes, but sometimes supplements are needed. They can be a great way to ensure you get what your body needs. For example, calcium builds strong teeth and bones and is needed for muscle growth. However, our bodies do not produce it naturally. Should you choose to supplement, you might want to consider SuperCal Plus from Young Living, which is a synergistic blend of bioavailable calcium, magnesium, vitamins D and K, and other trace minerals. Anti-inflammatory herbs like turmeric are great for your musculoskeletal system as well. Consider trying golden turmeric, Young Living's mango rose flavored turmeric drink mix. The supplement supports the body's natural response to inflammation, immune response, joint health, mobility, and recovery after physical exertion. Another great supplement option would be amino-wide. It enhances muscle performance, reduces fatigue, and supports muscle during and after exercise using a triple targeted formula that features branched chain amino acids, premium essential oils, antioxidants, and minerals. So after my accident, I went to, the day that I had my accident, I went to the emergency room. I was diagnosed with, and I've told my story on a longer video, but for those that haven't heard it, I was diagnosed with a minor concussion, with a little bit of whiplash, with a hiatal hernia. And of course, they just wanted me to do physical therapy to make sure that I didn't have any soreness or stiffness or long-term problem. There was no major damage, thankfully, super happy for that. But they diagnosed me high doses of Tylenol, which in the past has caused issues for my stomach because I've had digestive issues. So I explained to the doctor that I want to use natural things, and these three things, plus I think one other supplement we'll probably talk about, were what I used. I told him I was going to use some amino acids, some high quality turmeric, and some calcium, and he told me that was a great idea, and if I didn't want to take the medicine, I'd be perfectly fine. So these are specifically what I use to support my own joints, muscles, and bones after an accident, and they worked amazing. One more supplement that you can think is actually called BLM, which stands for bones, ligaments, and muscles. This supplement offers nutritional support for the bones, ligaments, and muscles with the powerful natural ingredients such as type 2 collagen, MSM, glucosamine sulfate, and manganese citrate. Two other supplements, which were supplements that I used, were Agile Ease and Omega Drive. Omega Drive in particular has omegas, your healthy fats, as well as CoQ10, which is going to really, really help with your joints and some with your muscles. And for me, because I'm highly allergic to fish, seafood, and tree nuts, I actually have to supplement my omegas. Agile Ease has some additional turmeric in it, and we're going to deep dive that one a bit more. So let us know which one of these suggestions do you want to try first. So Agile Ease, again, this one is one that ever since it's been released, I've been taking it on a regular basis. Again, because I have had a past of having accidents and a little bit of knee, joint, and back pain due to those previous accidents. And then currently I continue to use it to support me in the more recent accident. So Agile Ease is for mobility and flexibility. So we're going to take a deeper look at this supplement because it is great for supporting our musculoskeletal system. It's a joint health supplement that supports healthy cartilage, flexibility, and mobility, and the body's natural response to inflammation after exercise. With a powerful blend of ingredients, including frankincense powder, UC2 denatured collagen, and an essential oil blend of wintergreen, copaiba, clove, and northern lights black spruce, Agile Ease can help you protect your joint and cartilage health and gain greater mobility and flexibility through the reduction of inflammation. The frankincense powder comes from boswellia trees. Did you know that boswellia contains chemical compounds that can naturally reduce the body's response to inflammation? How cool is that? Agile Ease also contains hyaluronic acid, which has a big list of benefits. Check out PubMed.gov and search hyaluronic acid and see for yourself. And Agile Ease contains collagen. That's another one I encourage you to research in PubMed and see how amazing it is for you. For best results, you're going to take 2 capsules of Agile Ease daily for joint support. You can also use Agile Ease as part of your workout routine. Omega Drives, the core 3. So we already talked about having a diet containing omega-3 fatty acids may be beneficial for your musculoskeletal system. However, it's not always easy to get an adequate amount daily supplementation is to get an adequate amount, so daily supplementation may be helpful. In fact, just about every client, and I've worked with over 100 clients with my nutrition certification that I have, when I sit down with them and ask them how often they're snacking on tree nuts and seeds, or how often they're eating healthy, clean fish, it's usually very little. This is one area that even when people are eating healthy, they neglect over and over again. So Young Living has a great option to help with that, and that is our Omega Diet. It combines the power of 3 core daily supplements: omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, and CoQ10. These supplements combine with their proprietary enhancement essential oil blend of clove, German chamomile, and spearmint to create an omega-3 DHA-rich fish oil supplement that may support general wellness. Used daily, these ingredients work synergistically to support normal brain, heart, eye, and joint health. So that CoQ10 is so good for your brain. The vitamin D is so good for you. It even supports cardiovascular and skeletal health. The fish complex in this supplement is derived from the cleanest water on the planet and is stabilized by the addition of essential oils and mixed carotenoids. You also don't have to worry about consuming ocean pollutants because Omega Diet tests lower than the maximum allowable standards set worldwide to limit environmental pollutants, which is a huge bonus. And there's no fishy taste. And I actually can take this supplement without any negative consequences, although I'm allergic to fish. I'm able to take it without any issues. So take 2 to 4 capsules of Omega Diet 2 times daily, and don't exceed 8 capsules per day. So that is what I wanted to share with everyone today. If you're already a part of the Young Living family, you can go ahead and update your wish list and or your monthly loyalty rewards order with some of these. When it comes to supplementation, please keep in mind that these are whole food supplements. So it's like eating food. It doesn't work the same way that possibly medication can, where you take it for a couple of days and you start to feel something. You want to definitely make sure that you commit to some supplementation for at least 3 months so that you get the best benefits of it getting completely into your system. If you are not yet a part of the Young Living family, in order to get these amazing supplements, you're going to want to contact the person that shared this video or invited you to this class so that you can get the best way to get started. We just got some new information with some amazing bundles out there where you can make sure that you get wholesale pricing and a lot of other benefits. So definitely ask for those details. And of course, if I'm the person that sent this to you, feel free to get with me at any time. And thank you everyone for joining. With that, I will stop sharing. And if anyone had any comments, what they learned, or any questions, which again, this is a lot of information from a lot of scientific stuff. I might not have the answers, but I can help look them up for you.
Great class.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks to Sheena. That's definitely a lot of info.
Yes.
I really thought it was interesting. What were the 3 you said you took instead of the medication after your accident? Was it the Super Cal?
I took
So
Super Cal
calcium.
Plus, I took Amino Wise, and I took our golden turmeric.
And yeah, the turmeric to lower the inflammation. So
Yep.
what more was in the Super Cal? I'm not familiar with that one very much.
Yeah, the
Calcium.
Super Cal Capsule, the Super Cal Plus, that has some magnesium in it. Let me go back to.
That's a really good supplement. I take that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has coral calcium, and I think it even has the equivalent of what people use sea moss for. When it says trace minerals, that's coral calcium, and when people say they're taking sea moss, that's what it has in it. It has calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K.
D and K. Nice.
Yeah, because you need K in order to process the calcium.
Right.
Yes.
They work together. That I knew. And then the other one, you just kind of briefly mentioned it, the BLM, which I didn't even know. Bones, ligament, muscle.
BLM was created before Agilese, and then when they updated the formula, they were going to get rid of BLM, but so many people loved it that they kept it and just added Agilese. But they both kind of work the same. It's just going to be which one your body likes better.
Okay, good to know. Because Dad's always taken Agilese. So would it be good for him to try the BLM and see how it reacts? Because you wouldn't
Does the
necessarily need to
Agilese
take
work
them
for
both,
him?
right?
Does the Agilese work for him?
What do you think, Dad? You feel like the Agilese works for you? Can you
I've
tell?
been taking it for a long time. I think if I wasn't, I wouldn't be as limber as I am. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's my thing. When I go off, then I hurt.
Right. That's when you find out, right? When you go off.
I tried.
Oh, I
What
forgot to
does
take that.
BLM stand for?
It stands for bones, ligament, muscles. I
Oh, okay.
started with Agilese, and then I wanted to try the BLM to see, and I went back to Agilese.
Did you? Okay, good to know. But it's worth giving it a try. I mean, he's on the loyalty order, so
Yeah,
he might as well put it in 1 month. So skip one and do the other just to see how it goes for a
and just to
month.
see which one he likes better. But I preferred the Agilese.
That was good. Okay, good to know. And the Super Cal, that sounds like a good one too.
Yeah, I really need a magnesium, calcium.
Yeah, if you need a magnesium and calcium, that Super Cal is really going to be helpful for sure.
I just don't want the calcium that's left over from the cement mining operations and
Yeah.
eating rocks.
Well, that was interesting. You said it was coral calcium, right? So
Yes.
from
Yeah, so it's marine. Yep. Yep.
marine calcium and marine algae. That was super interesting too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm trying to give me 1 second. I'm trying to look up, see if I can get online and look at the specific ingredients.
Sorry, please.
I believe the BLM does not have
Looking at
turmeric in it.
Omega
And so
tribe.
that's one of the differences, because I know for me, I need the turmeric for inflammation. And you know that like our turmeric is super bioavailable. So when I look at the ingredients for Agilese, it has the frankincense. It does have some calcium from plant minerals, turmeric, black pepper, collagen, glucosamine, sulfate, hyaluronic acid, and then those essential oils we mentioned, like wintergreen, copaiba, clove, black spruce, and northern lights. And then when we look at BLM,
I don't think that one has the hydrochloric acid, if I remember correctly.
so BLM has
Hydrochloric acid.
glucosamine, sulfate, collagen type 2, balsam Canada, wintergreen, manganese, clove, and a few other things in it. Looks like some binders, rice flour, gelatin, magnesium, stearate.
Yes.
So that would be the if your body needs more collagen and MSM, I would assume that it's going to respond better to BLM. If your body is high in inflammation and needs more turmeric, then it probably will respond better to Agilese, I would think, based on the ingredients.
Okay, so hydrochloric acid, how does that get in there? Did somebody drain it?
Hyaluronic.
What?
Yeah, hyaluronic.
Oh, okay, something nutritional, not something you put in your battery acid. Okay.
No,
Correct.
no. And most acids, amino acids are, fundamental building block things. So
Yes.
Yeah, the Agilese has the acid, the BLM doesn't.
good to know. Oh, my other question was, well, of all of these, the only one I can get here in Ecuador is the omega chai, so I
Mhm.
need to reorder that. But I found it interesting that amino wise was on the list, because I always think of that as like a brain supplement.
Mhm.
But that's so interesting.
But
that-
amino acids, if you've ever been into working out or seen supplements for working out, amino acids are always listed for the building blocks of healthy muscles.
Yeah,
So that's why. Yep.
yeah, makes sense.
Pam, you want to say what you were?
No, you said.
Okay, she said, our doctors tell us we both have issues with inflammation.
hmm
Agiles would be the better of the two.
I would say so. And if you haven't tried the golden turmeric,
No,
I would try the golden turmeric as well.
isn't there turmeric in the Agiles?
There is.
A little bit. Yeah, and that was interesting. The whole first slide or two of inflammation, it's mostly what we eat.
Yes.
You want to reduce inflammation, you can do a lot of that with diet.
Yep. Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying my golden turmeric. It gets here next week.
Yay. Yeah, I brought mine with me. I gotta have that
Your
for sure.
case of supplements
That's-
when you
That's,
travel.
that's the
Gary.
one supplement I can't tolerate is the golden turmeric. I can't get past the mango
Really?
flavor. It is just way too sweet. I have tried it with everything to get it so that I could drink it, and I can't.
Did you put something spicy in it though? Like when I put it with, I can't have any tree nut milk, right? So I have to use rice milk, unflavored rice milk with like something like clove or coriander or just one drop of that
Okay,
spice.
I'll
To
have to-
me, it kind of makes it a little bit
There
different.
you go. Make it into a chai, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like chai, so we can't do the coriander.
Well, that, no, hey, and you don't like mangoes. What is up with
No,
that?
I love mangoes, but the
It's too-
turmeric is just it's so sweet
That's
to me.
so funny. I'm gonna love it if it's too sweet.
It's so sweet.
That's how I am.
I struggle with it. Like yeah.
And then the
Okay,
other
so
thing,
I've
if
heard
stuff
say
is
that.
too sweet, put double the liquid that because that's how I feel about the ICT.
I've
Daily?
tried that. I tried taking a full glass of water with it, and
Yeah.
it's just so sweet. I can do, like this tells you, I can do mineral essence all by itself.
Oh my
I
gosh.
love mineral essence.
That is-
So that
Well,
tells
there you
you
go.
my
That's
taste
wrong.
buds. I can just put mineral essence straight in my mouth.
There
Let's
you
go
go.
lick the bottom of the salt sea.
Yes. So I would
Oh.
definitely try it with some clove or some
There
clove
you go.
or something to see whether or
Yeah,
not
I feel like if you put a spice in it, it kind of,
or some
Yeah, let
black
us
pepper
know.
or something.
yeah.
Well, that was super educational. What'd you think, Dad, Pam? Any other questions or?
Very educational.
Very educational for sure.
I think
I'm
Good.
glad.
You know, I used to take Omega Gi's. I don't know why I ever got away from it, but I'm definitely going to order some.
Yeah, it'll be super for that cartilage and those joints and mobility. It'll be super helpful. It's another one I can't live without.
I have leg cramps at night sometimes, and calcium magnesium at night is good for me.
Yeah.
If you can't buy decent calcium magnesium in a Walmart
Yep.
or a CVS, you got to have something real.
You're right.
There you go. Well, you come to the right place then.
That'll be the Super Cow Plus for you.
There
Yep.
you
Well-
go, Dad. You hear that?
I heard it.
Make a note. I see you taking notes. That's awesome.
Well, thank you guys. The replay will be available if you need to rewatch and take notes. And again, definitely continue to do your own research on PubMed on those ingredients and which ones are going to be best for you.
Thank you.
All
Appreciate you.
right.
Okie dokie,
Thank you.
Smoky.
Thanks,
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
everybody.